Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. Here is the tarot forecast for Taurus for February 2021. Welcome, Taurus. So we're in the element of air, Aquarius. So this is sort of last week of January and 3 weeks of Feb. So air, remember Taurus, hang on to your hat. Air stirs up dirt, doesn't it? And dirt becomes dust. Can be annoying. End of a family curse is the energy around. So if there's been worries and troubles and just random thoughts of worries about family buzzing around in your brain, it's coming to an end. So you're through that worrisome mind energy with the Ten of Swords. It's very much, I call it the card of the family curse. And we all have a curse. In everyone's family has a curse. There's always something that we've got to sort of level with about our interactions with those people that we're attached to in terms of the DNA and the rest of it. Okay, so let's see where you are right now, Taurus. So, conundrum. Decision to make. Now it's a weak card, it's a minor card, so it's not a massive decision, Taurus, but it's probably, you know, should I, shouldn't I, what should I do this, should I do that, round and round it goes in your head. So as I said before, you've got to keep level, you've got to keep your Taurus feet on the ground in the dirt this month, because there's a lot of turbulence and wind around. And just little things become big things. Little decisions become major. So we need to sort of make a decision, move on. Make the decision, move on. But it's very much about two things. Wanting to be in two places at once. Wanting to do two things at once. But you can't. Interesting. Let's see what's brought that upon you, though, for this next 4 weeks. More swords, more air. Keep your personal power, Taurus. Keep very much earthed onto the ground. Don't be buffeted around by the wind. You just have to put yourself first, do what you can do, and let the rest just happen. Because personal power is really important, especially in this kind of environment of air. Things can sort of get out of control really quickly. It's all about communication, what people say, what they didn't say, what they did say. They didn't mean this, they didn't mean that. But we have to really be... Number 8 is the number of personal power, so you've really got to keep your personal earthy power about you this next 4 weeks, Taurus, is all I'm going to say. You'll be fine, but it will be a little turbulent. Let's look at the background of the situation. So, December, January time. You're on your path. Everything is exactly how it should be. The people that come into your life, the people that are in your life, there's no mistaking. There's no flukes. Everything is as it is. So make no mistake, you are where you're meant to be. So just proceed forward. And it's the Aquarius card, so interesting. January, February, very interesting time for you, but very karmic time as well. It is what it is, and it's meant to be as it is. So don't try and reframe it. Recent influences. Knight of Wands, fast moving energy. Things just happening very quickly here. From 1 second to the next, things go from from standstill to like 100 miles an hour, like fast moving energy, fast moving environment around you, movement, a lot of movement with the Knight of Wands, a lot of movement with him, and a lot of game changing as well. So he comes in, you know, all guns blazing basically is the name of this fellow to me. Very much a male oriented card as well. He's just, you know, he's the fast lane. He lives in the fast lane. He loves the fast lane. So that's been you recently. So, yeah, well, good way of transport, very quick. Things happening very quickly. Okay, let's have a look and see what lesson you'll be learning for this next 4 weeks, will we, Taurus? Ah, 7 of Pentacles, standing back and having a look at the whole picture. How amazing is it? How much you've achieved. You're feeling good. It's like, have a look at what you've done. Yeah, things have been going at breakneck speed, but look at the picture now. It looks amazing. Beautiful garden there you've created. In terms of, that's, if you're feeling a bit low, just look at the creation there and you'll understand. Yeah, I've done a lot, I've contributed a lot and I've got a lot out of it. So why am I worrying about things that I can't control? Well, that's up to you to sort of discipline that. And staying earth, very much your theme. Earth, earth, earth. Feet on the ground. Moving along now to the last week of January and the beginning of the first week of February, we have 4 of Swords. Time to just sort of gather the thoughts and plonk on the couch and just observe for a while. Spectate, don't participate. You've done your bit. Now you just have to sit back and just have a bit of a breather and let things just go how they're meant to go in terms of everything. The natural flow of the river of life going by. But you're just sitting on the riverbank watching it all, thinking, yeah, this is amazing. But I can have a bit of a rest now because it's been a bit of a time of it. What's happening that you're not realising? King of Wands. Flying here, flying there, flying everywhere. A lot of movement once again. Now we've got the King of Wands, so he's a step up from the Knight. He's the fully blown, grown-up king man. It can be female as well, this card. It's gender fluid, as I always read, gender fluid. But this one, I call him the, you know, he is the fly-in, fly-out king. He's on the move. He's doing lots of stuff. He's a leader. He's a creator. He's like your top man to go for sort of the inspirational person. You know, he's the TED talker, or the person that really inspires us to get off our B's and do stuff. So that's very much an energy around you for this 4 weeks. So, you know, focus on that. If you're worried about anything, put your worry into sort of action rather than just floating around like a bloomin' bit of cork in a big ocean. Bob, bob, bob. So focus, creativity, movement, lots of travel. And travel can mean all sorts of things these days. We've redefined that, haven't we? So let's see how others see you. 2 of Wands. Once again, we have that. 2s always pose a question, or, you know, a decision, this or that. Which one do I want? But you're the only person that can make that decision about what to do to move forward. So it's all about really doing a lot of positive things this month, Taurus, to sort of combat all the air and all the turbulence that's around. Just make sure you sort of drive it into projects that you're going to get something out of, rather than just the old thought police just roaming around in your head like a unwanted guest. You want to kick them out. But yeah, whatever's coming through, it's going to do well for you, but it's just about this fire energy, really using action this month to combat sort of the brain, the thought police. And you will get good outcomes anyway. The more you put in, the more you get out. And this is you. This is how people see you anyway, kind of a real mover and shaker. So, you know, go back to type and get moving and get shaking. Let's see what you're feeling positive about. Scorpio, death, big change, big transformation going on in your place. This is a slower moving transformation though, but I'm feeling like you're kind of in the midst of it, Taurus. Everything's changing forevermore. So it will never be the same again. Things are just evolving and changing, and what was is now different. You know, it's just expansion, transforming. It's what we all have to do. And the whole, if this is family, I'm getting a lot of it is quite family oriented. It's about going with that transformation, because now this is where we find ourselves. That wheel is turning and has been turning for a while, so transforming us all for the better. So, the outcome. The Tower. So the transformation becomes complete with the Tower. So with the Tower, you knock down all the old preconceived ideas that you used to think, oh, I used to be like this, I used to feel this, think that, act like this, but now you sort of come through this massive transformation. You're like, oh no, I don't think like that anymore. Let's get rid of that altogether and just build anew. Get rid of this old structural way of thinking that really doesn't fit with you anymore, and build a new tower or build a new structure that's not so rickety as this one. It's a really positive card to get rid of the old and replace it with the new. But you're halfway there because you're already in a transformation. I'm just going to put one clarifier on the Eight of Swords, Taurus, because I know you really value your personal power, and you certainly don't like people trying to take it off you or take advantage. Because this card affects all, as you know, the crossing card. So let's see what's under the surface of that. Yeah, the end of a cycle. So it's quite good, actually. So it's forcing you to sort of take back power. No more Mr. and Miss Nice Guy. Just go, well, no, actually, I don't think that. No, I can't do that for you at this time, because I've got to do this, this, and this. And this is more sort of where I'm going this year. I'm not going to be just there to give my power away to all you lot. So it's like coming to the end of that, sewing up that sort of cycle and going, yeah, fabulous, but this is the new and improved way that I want to do things, because you've got to fit with this new realm that you're living in now. Very interesting, Taurus. Shake, shake. Shake. Okay, let's see your advice, message. Pure effort. Enlightenment is not your birthright. Those who succeed do only through proper effort. So just effort. All spiritual teaching are to be considered as an intellectual exercise to be practiced daily, diligently and with discipline. It's constant effort to maintain daily practice is central to all spiritual practices that bring about personal transformation. So practice it daily and just go, right, effort, effort, effort. Thanks so much for listening. Talk to you in March. Thank you, Taurus.